You know what I have to say to that pun, David? Make like a tree and get out of here.
I'm sorry, I didn't know we were stealing jokes from Back to the Future.
You're stealing jokes from Jimmy Fallon.
That's not the point. I can't get out of here, Jake. Who else will host the show?
Me?
No.
Okay, yeah.
See, Jake, I've trained for many minutes. Like the Karate Kid, wax on, wax off. But instead of wax, it's puns. We don't have the budget for an 80s style montage video.
No.
I'm just gonna let you imagine what that might look like. Not very nice, right?
No.
Kind of like a deranged drummer. John, show me your double time swing. Stop, Jake, stop. It's too much, Jake. It's too much.
That wasn't even my tempo.
Or maybe even an angry tennis player or badminton player. Like pretty much the same thing, right?
They're not the same thing.
But like pretty much though.
One has like a longer racket and I can like get under the net in badminton. Although I'm short enough to do
Okay, fine. Maybe they're not the same thing.
No.
And
Okay.
here's a group of people who got mad at me for thinking that. Please welcome the badminton teams.
Here is your 2016 Junior Badminton team. Mel Glosser, Abden Chartier, Brad Moser, Ben Carlson, Jake Neufeld, Josh Breton, Noah Little, John Ray Sandberg, Dylan Van Dyne, Andre Gorecki, Carmela Romanovsko, Ross Till, Deanna Voletsky, Simon Park, Ethan Hoyer, Jesse Muir, Ethan Desoler, Cam Brofart, Sunny Scher, Raining Sion, Joy Gion, Joyce Chu, and Yu Wen. This is our 2016 Junior Badminton team. And this is your senior badminton team. This year's senior team has a record of 26 wins and 9 losses in league play, and we're currently in first in the city. We're also 7-0 against other schools in match play. Our team is led by our grade 12s, Alex Piendo, Ryan Shepard and Kale Kinderchuck, Stephen Gorecki, Aiden Hoynes, Matthew Rowland, Isaac Labella, John Bay, Julia Conlon, Min Bay, Rissa Alarcon, Emma Matheson, Leiden Choche, Courtney Arkham, and myself, Anna Levy. Our grade 11s are Lauren Desolate, Dana Kwon, Alicia Rutkowski, Brianna McCullough, Avery Lysen, Jonah Bumphrey, Dylan Clark, Mateo Butrago, Jimmy Liu, Jake Stretching, and our grade 10s are Dean James and Vian Fan, and our coach, Mr. Kwon.
Some of us crusaders wield rockets of glory, others wield rockets of social justice. I know I'm bad at transitions, but I'm trying my best. Anyway, here's Just Youth.
Hey, is it like just youth, as in like they're just youth? Or is it like just youth, as in like they're high and mighty and just, like good justice people, you know?
Does it matter?
Is it a pun? Is it both?
Maybe.
It's a pun.
Oh,
Wow.
fun. All right, anyway, here's Just Youth.
Hi everybody. Just Youth is our social justice club at Holy Cross. So like the Environmental Club, we really look at issues of climate change. But we also like to look at issues of social justice concern. So this year's Just Youth members are, in no particular order, Shannon Butler, Maggie Thomas, Denton Dees, Brooke Hauserman, Brianna McCullough, Jonah Murray, Kyla Shand, Ling Zhao, Hannah Ziegler, Emily Shelby, Grace Rath, and myself, Michaela Sewell.
Just a couple more things to say. Alright, so as most of you guys know, our final project coming up this year is the Box Lunch Auctions. And this is actually happening in exactly 8 weeks from today. So that's pretty exciting. Okay, and this year our education and fundraising will focus on the country of Indonesia in communities around the city of Jakarta. They're the poorest struggle against many challenges to build proper homes for themselves. So all the money raised for the Box Lunch Auction is going to be going towards a development and peace partner that empowers people to design their own communities and build their own homes. So let's be people of hope, justice, solidarity, and love. Plan to get involved in this year's Box Lunch Auction by planning a lunch in your homeroom or by getting money to buy a lunch with your friends.
Seeing all these people that deeply care about the well-being of others got me thinking about myself, about what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is making a fool of myself. But I'm also representing our good old SRC. And contrary to popular belief, we actually do stuff. We do stuff. Like, for example, our dance. We're gonna have a dance and it's gonna be cool. There's gonna be glow sticks and black lights and you'll probably get to see me dance to Hotline Bling.
That's like every day though, David.
I know. We're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Open up the check. champagne. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. 'Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we get. Sometimes you gotta stay, welcome to my house. Baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Play the music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds and pretend that the time has changed. Keep our clothes on the floor, open up champagne. Let's continue tonight, come on, celebrate. That's how we do it. You gotta stay, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we get. Sometimes you gotta stay, welcome to my house. Baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house.
Sometimes you just feel tired. You feel weak. You feel like you want to just give up. But you gotta start doing you. That is when just pull that down and get that motivation tonight. And now you feel how that is.
So I collapse, my spirit is wax, well as you feel them till the day that I drop. And never say that I'm not feeling them. 'Cause when I am not, then I'ma stop feeling them. And I am not hip-hop, and I'm just not feeling them. Subliminal thoughts when I'ma stop spinning them. Women are caught and wet, spinning them hard, feeling them, drilling shots. Really silly could not, use the alien to stop. A lot to still, it's just not feeling them. The criminal cop killing hip-hop, feeling the minimal spot. God, niggas are pop listeners. You coming when you feel it or not. Feeling a spirit that God shows you the spirit that God lives in us. You hear it a lot, lyrics that stop. Is it a miracle or not? Just product of pop listener. This is the wisdom, this is the plot. Listen up, this is for God's little does not give a
Till the lights go out, till the land come out. They shut my mouth, till the smoke comes out. And my eyes, I'm open this. Till my bones come out, till the lights go out, till the land come out. They shut my mouth, till the smoke comes out. And my eyes, I'm open this. Till my bones come out.
music is like magic. There's a certain feeling you get when you read and you speak.
Thank you, basketball video, for showing everyone that you have way more fun than anyone else. Speaking of thank yous, I forgot until just now to write my thank you notes for the week. Do you guys mind if I write my thank you notes? Okay, we're gonna keep that. Aiden, could I have some thank you note writing music? Thank you. People walking slowly in front of me in the hallway. No, please, take your time. Definitely spread out to form American humans. Thank you, Green Wall. Oh wait, you don't exist anymore. Thank you, winter, for disappearing to let spring in, and smacking spring in the face a week later, every year. Every year. So long, man. Seriously. Why is there so much snow? It is inspiring. But what's the point? You had your chance, winter. Anyway. Thank you, Holy Crossing Crusader Way street signs, for making giving directions to my parents way harder than it has to be. Like, they're cute and all. And see the point. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you, Dan and Daniel, for inspiring my Snapchat stories to be more than just brushing my teeth while listening to various songs. And also for giving Daniel Lazinski a new purpose in life. Sorry, Daniel. It's true, though. Thank you, motivational posters from art classes, for letting me know that someone cares besides my mom and DJ Khaled. Another one. It's a major feat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, new grading system, for making my parents sit me down for a long chat whenever I get an E. I swear, it's a decent mark, Mom. Thank you, cafeteria cookies, for making me spend a whole $1 for a little piece of happiness. Thank you, yearbook, for making me feel shame for my past hairstyles. Like, remember that stupid top knot thing I had for like a week last semester? That was so dumb. Why did I think that'd be a good idea? We're done now. Speaking of yearbooks, you know someone actually had to organize that whole thing, right? Yeah, there's like a whole club and everything. Why don't we invite them up?
The right, we have Nathan Schleiger, Kate McLennan, Claire McKenzie, Gabrielle Mercier, Maura McKenzie, Julia Billingsley, Brianna Bogan, Rebecca Kendall, and Julia Fillinger. All right.
All right, enough with all these introductions. But here's one more for just for good measure. Please welcome to the stage the one and only intimidating ginger, Mr. Sikora. All right, thank you very much for being with us.
Oh, my pleasure.
Can I call you Steve?
Never.
Fair enough. All right, first question. Donald Trump has been a pretty big subject in the world for the past while. So, do you think that if Donald Trump gets elected, it might be the initial incident for the second coming of Christ?
Oh, definitely signs of the end times. I'd say more so like the coming of the Antichrist. Thanks, Joe. Stuff up here.
8? Jeez. Second question. Still on the subject of Donald Trump. He's planning on building a wall on either border of Canada and Mexico. And it sounds like kind of a good idea, right? So what I was thinking, what if we built a wall between us and Walter Murray?
Yes, please.
Yeah, that'd be such a
Troy
good
Pavon, Furman. You're one of us now, buddy. Don't worry about it. Green on this side, though, right?
Yeah.
Green on this side.
We'll make them pay for it too. Somehow. If you were a fruit, what kind of fruit would you
be
eat?
eating from the script, man? Come on.
Hey,
Okay, go ahead.
if you were a fruit, what kind of fruit would you be and why? But why?
Because they're healthy.
Fair enough.
And under that rough exterior, there's a lot of juicy goodness. You went there, man. You went there.
All right. What do you believe is one of the most significant keys to succeeding in wrestling?
Well, becoming a good wrestler, it doesn't happen overnight. I guess, becoming a good wrestler is a lot like growing a really good hair, a really good mullet. You don't become a city champion overnight. You don't grow a mullet overnight. That's the key.
Good answer. Good answer, but what I was looking for was to succeed in wrestling, you have to first be better than your opponent and therefore score more points than them. So close. Sorry. Let's take a look at those people who did just that.
Holy Cross Wrestling, like all Holy Cross activities, is steeped in a tradition of excellence. One need only look at Viola Yannick, a graduate of 2000, and Jeff Adamson, a graduate of 2003, two Holy Cross wrestlers who have made their mark on the international Olympic scene. Just recently, the University of Saskatchewan Huskies took top honors in the men's division at the Canada West Championships, the first time in 30 years. This team is coached by 2006 Holy Cross graduate Dan Olden, who was also presented with the Coach of the Year award. Josh Bondarchuk, a grad of 2014, went on to win the gold medal in his weight class and was selected as the Outstanding Male Wrestler of the Year. Also winning gold was 2012 graduate Andrew Johnson. Winning a silver medal was 2012 grad Malcolm Meekins, while Jacob Phillips, a grad of 2011, won a bronze medal. The Huskies women's team placed second and was led by 2010 grads Katie Duchak and Silka Svenkinson. Katie won a gold medal and was selected as the Outstanding Female Wrestler of the Year. Silka placed fourth and was presented with the Canada West Student Athlete Community Service Award. A job well done by our Holy Cross alumni. This tradition of excellence continues as the 2016 wrestling team battles it out with the rest of the city for top honors in the sport of wrestling. So,